The individual has become standardized and categorized like data within a box. This box tells us all the things we need to like, all the things we need to watch, all the things we need to wear, all the things we should care about. But what if you don't fit the box or even care about the box? What if you see beyond the monotonous movements of everyday life? And what if you see the brilliance behind the human spirit? Happiness. Happiness. Okay, Creon. Okay. Paint me the picture of your happy Antigone. What are the unimportant little sins that I shall have to commit before I'm allowed to sink my teeth into life and take happiness from it? Tell me, to whom shall I have to lie? Upon whom must I fawn? Whom do you want me to sell myself to? And whom do you want me to leave dying while I turn away my eyes? Here you go again. Why do you tell me to be quiet when all I want to know is what I need to do in order to be happy? You tell me that life is so wonderful. Well, I want to know what I need to do in order to say that for myself. Do I love Haman? Why, yes, I love Haman, but the Haman I love is hard and young and difficult to satisfy, just as I am. If what I love in Haman is to be worn away like a stone underneath the tread of the thing that you call life, the thing that you call happiness, if Haman stops growing pale with fear when I grow pale, if he stops thinking that I've been killed in an accident when I'm only 5 minutes late, and if he stops feeling as though he's alone on the earth when I smile and he doesn't know why, if he too has to learn how to say yes to everything, then no, I don't love Haman. I don't understand. I don't understand. I do understand. Now it's you who can't hear me. I'm speaking to you from a kingdom that you could never get into with your preaching quick tongue and your lies and your hollow heart. Oh, I laugh at your smugness, Creon. Thinking that you could get me to change my mind by telling me vile stories about my brothers? Or alter my purpose with your impotent platitudes about happiness? I spit on your happiness. And I spit on your idea of life. And life must go on, come what may. You're all like dogs that lick everything they smell. You with your promise of a humdrum happiness. Oh, so long as a person doesn't ask too much of life, right? Well, I want everything of life, and I want it now. I will no longer be satisfied with the tiny bit of cake that you offer me so long as I promise to be a good little girl. If life must be a thing of fear and compromise and lies, if life cannot be a thing of freedom and happiness, then Creon, I choose death! And yes, I'll scream! In my father's own voice too, because we come from a tribe that asks questions. And we do so remorselessly, to the bitter end. You've just told me all of the filthy reasons why I can't bury Polynices. Now tell me again, why can't I bury him? Your order? Well, it's the order of a coward king who desecrates the dead. And yes, I am ugly. My father was ugly too. But he became beautiful, and do you know when? At the very end. When all his questions had been answered. When he could no longer deny that he had killed his own father, that he had slept with his own mother, that he had to die if he was to lift a plague from his people. Then he was at peace. Then he could smile, almost. Whereas you Look at yourself, Creon, the candidate for the election to happiness. That ugly glint in the corner of your eye, that ugly crease at the corner of your power-loving mouth. Oh, you said the word a moment ago. The filthy kitchen of politics. Well, that was where you were fathered and whelped. In a filthy kitchen. You really think you can order me? You really think I care about whether they can hear me? Oh, open the doors. Let them hear me! Are we mirrors of context, or could we be more? Our culture's effects can be traced to our core. I give back society the self it gave me. Unchaining my thoughts, reclaiming my mind, and with a step and a question, I leave the past behind. Why must I go with you? Because you're Boosman and I'm Liana? No. It's the first time I tell you no. It's finished now. I've walked a long way with you, Odin. But it ends here. Here in the Swartkorp's mud. I wanted to finish it this morning. Sitting there on that pavement. I wasn't ready for it yet. I am now. Don't you get it? No, it's over, Boosman. Look at you. Look at your hands, fists again. When Boosman doesn't understand something, he gets it right. You didn't understand him, did you? I chose him. A black man. Then he goes and buggers up everything by dying. So you hit him. And now you want to hit me too. No, Boosman, I'm not going with you. You want to hit me, don't you? Hit me. Oh, Boosman. Run. It's trouble. Life's showing you bullets again. So run. This time you run alone. When you think you're safe, don't rest and wait for me to find you. I'm not running in the other way that leads me back to you. I'm not running at all. I'm moe. Moe. When you're gone, I'll crawl in there, sleep. Is there something wrong with you? A loose screw or two that ruined your ability to function? Why are you always so tired? Your life is uninspired and small. All you do is sprawl on the couch with outstretched limbs like a sloth in slow motion. Where's your devotion to succeed, Maya? Did it drift out of the window with the smoke from your weed? Do I need to force feed you discipline until you finally concede? I cook and I clean and I don't stop until the soles of my feet bleed. But I'm fine. I'm perfect. So be perfect, Maya. Be perfect like me. Stop wearing those awful ripped pants and that lipstick like a whore with double D implants. You only get one chance, Maya. Stop acting like a cat with 9 lives left. Stop wasting your time with spoken slam nonsense and poems and stories in a world where degrees and PhDs impede the need for poetry. Stop chewing on your nails. No wonder you've never attracted any males. Why do you do that? Do you like the taste? Are they sweet? You can't eat sweets, Maya. You're ruining your teeth just like you're ruining your life. My teeth are perfect, clean and pristine. They gleam like the golden halo above my perfectly conditioned head. I don't need sugar, Maya. I'm above sugar. Why are you down here, Maya? Why are you down here when you need to be up here with the ones with a promising career, who listen when information goes in one ear and doesn't come out the other? You'll never be up here, Maya. You act as though the act of listening itself is a crime. Otherwise, you would have heard me the 660th time I've told you, stop chewing on your nails like a damn piece of trash. You can't be trash, Maya. You have to be perfect. You have to be perfect. Like me. I get up at 5 a.m. every day. I start my day the same way, worried that my bones will start to decay as I collapse from cleaning up your scraps. Why is your room such a mess, Maya? The clothes go in the hamper, not displayed on your bed like your lack of morals, not littered on the floor collecting more dust than my withered expectations. You disregard my rules with stubborn contempt in a substandard attempt at teenage rebellion. But guess what? You can't be a rebel, Maya. Not interesting enough. You need to obey. Say yes and okay with a smile on your less than average face. Try harder, Maya. Make it wider, Maya. Why don't you know how to smile, Maya? Disappoint me, Maya. Stop daydreaming, Maya. Stop staring at the ceiling as though your one redeeming quality lays hidden in the plaster. You need to fix your life. Your life's a disaster. Just like your room, just like your teeth, and just like your future. If you don't put down that pen, stop writing, Maya. Your life's not a book. Don't give me that look, Maya. I'm just trying to help you. I'm just trying to love you. You have to let me love you. You have to let me love you. You have to let me love you so that you can be perfect. Be perfect. Like me.